Wow, 1 whole year. It's crazy to believe that the latest incarnation of the Super Smash Bros. Series has already been out for a year now. Now, I've been a fan of the series since way back in the N64 days, but that would stop me from denying that Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS is probably the best entry in the series. The biggest reason for that is all those fancy new characters that show up itching for a scrap. And so now I feel it's time to look back at my top 5 personal favourites of the bunch. But first, a couple of rules. First off, I'm not allowing on any clones onto the list, so even though they're probably my best characters, I'm disqualifying Lucina and Dark Pit. Secondly, I'm not including any of the DLC characters, so no Ryu and no Cloud. Just the ones that came fresh with the game. And with that said, let's settle this matter in Smash! Let me take you back to E3 2014. Nintendo's presentation had gone off great. A new Zelda game, a fresh new IP, and just as they closed off their presentation, it happened. Before Smash Wii U came out, Palutena was my most wanted character to get into the game, and when I saw that trailer for the first time, my jaw dropped through the entire thing. Her playstyle is slightly more defense-based than what I'm used to, but she's pretty capable on the battlefield, with incredible smash attacks, useful aerial attacks, and some very defensive specials like Reflect Barrier and Counter. Each of her specials is already based off of her various powers she could grant you in Kid Icarus Uprising, which is a nice addition. Another thing that makes her unique are her customs. With most characters it's just a variation on the same move, but in Palutena's case, each of her customs is a completely new move, giving her tons of variety whether you want to make a defensive Palutena or a more offensive one. Not to mention she probably has one of the most potent final smashes in the game, where she sucks her opponents in with a black hole before blasting them away with a mega laser. And honestly, there isn't really much I have against Palutena aside from her normal playstyle not being usually my cup of tea. So I don't really play as her as much as I do with all the other characters on this list, but the amount of variety she has in her customs, plus the godly amount of hype I had for getting into the game, Palutena is just one of those characters that's pretty alright. Sorry about that. Okay, on to characters I actually use frequently. And at number 4 we have the super smashing robot, Mega Man. One of the few third-party characters available for us to play as in Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS, and probably my second favourite. Gee, wonder who my favourite could be. But regardless, Mega Man is quite a force to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Not only because he's the only character with a projectile for a basic combo, but because every one of his various moves is one of his various weapons from the Robot Masters he receives. Specials like Metal Blade and Crash Bomber, aerials like Air Shooter and Flame Sword, and even Super Arm for grabs and throws. Mega Man's entire arsenal is just a love letter to all those that love the classic Mega Man franchise, right down to his animations. And his final smash brings him and all the other versions of Mega Man over the years together for one supercharged blast of destruction. In short, Mega Man is a very effective and fun character that is also a massive love letter to the Blue Bomber, and I can't get enough of it. Here's hoping you're here to stay, Rock. You've earned this spot. I usually have two mindsets when I'm playing Smash. On one hand, I prefer to go in guns blazing with a very powerful character like Bowser or Ike, or I prefer a more tactical projectile-based strategy with either Mega Man or number 3 on this list, Robin. What with the global appeal of Fire Emblem, I'm surprised it took them 3 games to finally make a character for Smash that wasn't blue-haired, used a sword, and had a counter as a special. And before you say Roy, he's still 2 out of 3. So it was overall nice to see Robin, a user of magic, enter the fray for Fire Emblem. His use of his magic tomes and his Levin sword make for an exceptionally diverse fighter, though much like Fire Emblem, his tomes and sword have limited uses before they have to restock, meaning it's wise to be very tactical and strategize when using Robin's various attacks. And finally, his final smash has him team up with Chrom to lay an immense double-team smackdown. As both a fighter and a representative of Fire Emblem, Robin's an exceptional fighter. Not to mention you can even use the female version of Robin too. Though the sad thing is, probably by the next Smash Bros, he'll probably be replaced with that guy from Fire Emblem Fates. But you know, for a one-time character, Robin is really fun to use. And now, to go in guns blazing. At number 2, we have the Bruiser from the Bronx, Little Mac. I can't really think of many reasons why I find Little Mac so fun to play as, as on paper, he's a pretty simple fighter. Not much variety considering, well, he's a boxer. No kicks, no projectiles, and certainly not an air fighter. So what is his big draw? Well, while he may be a bit terrible in the air, when it comes to the ground, Little Mac is a monster, with terribly powerful smash attacks and some downright brutal specials, when used correctly of course. I guess the thrill of just all your moves hitting like a falcon punch from a freight train, coupled with Little Mac's incredible speed, is just all I really need for me to enjoy picking him for a match. And of course there's his patented KO uppercut, a move that can send opponents flying at even the lowest of percentages, which is one of the most satisfying things to land in the world. And to finish it off, his final smash makes his incredible speed and strength even more potent as he smashes through everything as Gigamac. So as long as his feet stay firmly planted on the ground, Little Mac is an absolute force of nature and one of my favourite newcomers to smash some skulls in with. As I mentioned earlier, my two styles of play when it comes to Smash are either brute strength or tactical projectiles. Though a mix of the two is usually my best choice, something like Pit or something. But one of the best examples of this I can think of, for me at least, is Bowser Jr. I think it's safe to say that when we all thought of Bowser Jr. being in Smash Bros. At first, we all thought it was just going to be a smaller Bowser with his paintbrush from Mario Sunshine for some range. So when it was revealed to be coming to Smash Bros. And it was packing the Koopa Clown Car as his main method of attack, I was genuinely excited to play as him. His Clown Car comes equipped with some pretty nasty tools as well. Wrecking balls and drills for some powerful smash and aerial attacks, cannons for projectile attacks, an infinite supply of exploding Mecha Koopas to toss, and it can even transform into a Mario Kart for some speedy dash attacks. Not to mention his final smash where he transforms into Shadow Mario and paints the town can be one of the more devastating ones available. And finally, you also have to give credit to the fact that all of his alternate costumes are the Koopalings from Mario 3 and New Super Mario Bros., which is a pretty awesome bonus. With his diverse and unique moveset, awesome final smash, and great costumes, Bowser Jr. may still be the prince of the Koopa army, but he's certainly the king of this list. Rock on, Junior. Hope to see you in Smash 5. Hey guys, Miketendo here. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed what you saw, click that little button there to take you to the playlist where you have all my other Miketendo reviews available for your viewing pleasure. If you look into the description, you can find a link to my Twitter page where you can just follow me and generally watch my general ramblings. And if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. And as always, I have been Miketendo. You guys have a nice day. Take care.